Surprising precisely nobody who watched him pitch this spring, Domingo Germán has come from basically being an outcast to becoming the Yankees' number 5 starter in the 2021 season. Deivi Garcia has been optioned to AAA. This is not necessarily a bad thing for Deivi Garcia. He's still just 21 years old. He's got some more development time to do. He didn't spend a lot of time at AAA. Then last year there was no AAA season, so he had to work at the alternate site. At the beginning of the 2021 season, there will once again be an alternate site with the minor league season kicking off a little bit later than usual. But Deivi Garcia should be able to stay sharp, should be able to get some work in, and be ready just in case the Yankees need him. But Domingo Germán is the real story here because he has been absolutely dominant this spring. Overall, Domingo Germán in 3 starts had no record. He was 0-0 with a 0 ERA, but 9 innings, 13 strikeouts. His command was really good, but the stats don't really tell the story here. If you watched him pitch, he looked really, really smooth out there. He looked like he never missed a beat from his outstanding rookie season. His curveball was sharp. His changeup was much improved. The velocity was still there. He looks confident on the mound. He looks eager and determined. After finding out that he had won this rotation spot, he posted a really nice message on Instagram. We know that he's had some social media issues in the past, but this is a good start for him, and hopefully this leads to him turning things around. Deivi Garcia was 0-2 with a 3.86 ERA, 14 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched. He actually pitched much better than the numbers look. He pitched pretty well going into his final start of spring. He had a 1.64 ERA, I believe, going into his last start. Got roughed up a little bit. That happens in spring. I'm still very confident that Deivi Garcia can be an outstanding pitcher. I do think it's interesting that his velocity is a bit lower than we saw from him as a prospect. I think that might be intentional because his curveball is a bit slower than you would want for a guy who throws 96, 97, so they might have, instead of trying to speed up his curveball, try and back off a little bit on the fastball, because while separation is a good thing between those two pitches in terms of velocity, you don't want too much separation because then it becomes easily identifiable to the hitter. Meanwhile, Domingo Germán, everything that he's been throwing up there has been absolutely wicked. I've been most impressed by the improvement in his changeup. He always had one of the best curveballs in the league from the very minute he arrived with the Yankees. And the Yankees had actually identified Domingo Germán as the Marlins' top pitching prospect, whereas the Marlins didn't really look on him as that big of a stud. And so they dealt him to the Yankees for practically nothing. I'll be interested to see how Domingo Germán reacts to a full Major League season. You might remember he wore down a little bit towards the end of 2019. He got off to a really good start. He was 9-1 with a 2.60 ERA, finished 18-4 with a 4.03 ERA. He had a little bit of trouble with the long ball, and there will probably be opportunities to give him a day off, to give other people in the rotation a day off. The Yankees may choose to go to a 6-man rotation at times. They've got a lot of guys coming back who haven't pitched much in the last couple of years, so guys are going to need rest. But either way, it should be fun, should be interesting. We're only a few days away from opening day. Tune in for the Yankees Gameday show pretty much every day, and then post-game reactions pretty much every day. I'm going to do an opening day watch party. Not sure if I'm going to do all 9 innings. I might just do the Garrett Cole portion of opening day, so that way I can do a post-game reaction show too. Just good for the channel. We'll see how it works out, but I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps other Yankees fans find the channel.